Hey guys, what's up? Disney Nuts here. How you guys doing? As you can see, today we're at the Magic Kingdom. We're talking about compression. So let's head inside. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what is compression? Well, compression is that really cool effect where stuff looks like it's really close together. And what perfect place to show an example than here on Main Street, USA. Now, the real secret for the lens compression is actually doing something a little different, which is what we're usually used to. For example, here we usually stand pretty close to the first object, and then we have the castle all the way in the back. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a couple of shots here at different distances, starting with the first one at 75, which is pretty close. And then we're actually going to slide a little bit further to 150, and we're going to zoom into the object. And the more we zoom into the object, the closer it's going to make that background feel like it's closer to the front object. In this case, we're going to go all the way back to 250 and take a shot again. When we're talking about the lenses that you're going to be using for these types of shots, you want to try to use one that is your telephoto lens, or the one that's got the most range possible. And what I mean by that is that the number is really high, like 70, 125, 200, because the more you zoom in, the closer the effect you're going to get on the object that you're trying to photograph. So here's the lens we're going to be using today, and it's the 70 to 300. As you can see, I got an adapter because this is a RF mount and the lens is an EF, but this works great to show the examples that we'll be doing today. So let's go ahead and take some shots here of Main Street, USA. Notice here at 75, the castle looks pretty far away from the pumpkin. Let's go and take another shot here at another length, in this case 125. Look how the castle sort of like starts to creep up on the pumpkin. And finally, the last one at 250. Check out how cool it looks that the castle almost feels like it's right behind the pumpkin. Now, obviously, the best example for these types of shots is the balloons here. We'll take a couple of shots with different focal lengths here with the castle in the back, so you guys can see how it looks when we change the focal length. Now, a really cool thing that you can do also with the compression technique is stuff like this, like the parades. If you're at the end of Main Street and you zoom all the way in, look how cool this photo of Tinkerbell looks. Now, another really cool one is actually shooting from up here on the train station, shooting this way, and we're going to zoom as much as possible we can. You're going to see we're going to get that really cool effect of everybody's going to be squeezed up in one spot. Let's do it. Shots like this you'll see all over the place when it comes to people trying to exaggerate the crowds of Magic Kingdom. So this is something that makes it look like everybody's all shoved in there and it's rough. But really, this is the whole Main Street compressed in just a couple of inches. Pretty cool, right? Now, this is obviously taken only at the Magic Kingdom, but make sure you try out the other parks, other locations, and even stuff around your home if you're preparing to go to the parks. You'd be surprised with some of the stuff you can come up with. Now, before I end up the video, I am going to show you a couple of other locations where I use this compression technique so you can get some general ideas of stuff where you can use it. Here you go. Here's one of my favorite shots with Spaceship Earth in the back here and Remy hanging out in front. And the next one is actually another cool one, which is funny because even though the Tower of Terror looks really close to the Christmas trees, there's actually a lake in between them. Okay guys, so that's it for this video of lens compression. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you can use these techniques on your next visit to the parks. And if you do take photos using this technique, I'd love to see them, so feel free to put a link below to the photos that you've taken. I'd love to see them. Now, if this is the first time watching these videos, my name is Louis, Disney Nuts, and I take photos around the parks and do these quick videos and simple videos for people starting off in photography. So hopefully get you guys motivated and going and jump into the photography game. Now remember, try different lenses, different settings, because that's what makes Disney photography your own. Till then, this is Louis signing off. See ya.